Welcome back to the channel. It looks like we've had no luck tonight with these games. So the Assassin's Creed crashing on us 25 minutes in. It was an absolute disaster. My train didn't show up. The games are crashing. The internet's going mad. I guess it's just one of those days. It's just one of those days, I suppose. We've just got to take it on the chin and, you know, get by. You know, get by. That's what we had to do. So, hey, Caden. Hello there, son. Funny you mention cats, eh? Well, they are scary and they do roam in the dark here. You know, they're quite spooky animals. Considering I've got a new cat. Nice! Well, that's lovely you got a new cat. That's 3 cats. Alright. Nothing wrong with having 3 lions in the, 3 lions in the living room, I suppose. Let's play Takar in Doggerland. In our made-up Stonehenge that was like... Well, Caden believes that Stonehenge was moved. That they moved it, they assembled it, they moved it from place to place around the world. That's what Caden believes. And you know what's a fair point? I believe that he deserves that opinion, you know. I believe so. The cutest is the first, which is the second oldest and the youngest. Okay. Oh yeah, seaweed. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they had some kind of complementary technology. No doubt. I've been playing for 61 hours? And 39 minutes? Is that how long I've been playing this for? Wow. Take off that aim assist. Take off melee assist. Search animations, we'll keep that on. Story recaps, I like that stuff. And cosmetic extras, yes, we'll have that. Thank you very much. Interface, oh, it's customized, I'm going to leave it. Audio. Music. On, yes. I don't know, we'll leave the music on full blast, who cares. Video, brightness. Pitch black, just how I like it. Right. Okay, we've got no exclusive content. I know I've done 2, you're right. Can't believe I had to do 3 streams. Proper drained. Oh god. Oh, we've completed it. Oh, this is my old play file from way back in the day. No way, I didn't know I had the save file still. This is what I originally did. Or the EFL Cup scores. Oh, look at that, it's beautiful, right? Salford City 0, Burnley 4, Exeter City 1, Luton Town 0, Ipswich 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. Hey! Hey, Chug! Hey, Chug. Mansfield Town 2. Peterborough 2. Mansfield Town and Peterborough resulted in penalties. 3-1 win to Mansfield Town. Bradford City 0. Middlesbrough 2. Port Vale 2. Sutton United 1. Manchester United 3. Crystal Palace 0. Liverpool 3. Leicester City 1. Chelsea 1. Brighton 0. Bournemouth 2. Stoke City 0. What do you smell, Chug? Brentford 0. Arsenal 1. Aston Villa 1. Everton 2. Fulham 2. Norwich 1. Well, it's Norwich City actually. Newcastle 1. Manchester City 0. Hey Kratos, I'm so sorry before about the stream. It crashed, the game crashed, it's broke. I've got to return it tomorrow, Kratos. I'll go in the shop tomorrow and I'll give them the... oh, these two are fighting. I'll give them the 3rd degree, Kratos. Say you distracted my streams last night. Ooh! Ooh, that was close. That's a big beast right there. Should we send the bird after it? Alright. Takara gets ripped in half, eats a chunk of meat and is fine. He is. Because in the Ubisoft universe of Far Cry, meat is the healer. Yeah, it's Takara really. It's all Takara needs. He's different though, isn't he? He's basically... he's different from all the other Wenger. Careful, Chug. It's friendly. We're friendly. I can hear the silly or the however they're pronounced. Nice. Hey Marwan. Welcome back, Marwan. We kept your seat warm. Hey Joker, yes. The usual crew, the amigos. Alright. Loving the squawks of these beasts. You know what, considering this game was released, what, in 2015? 2014, it still looks good. Right? Still looks alright. Hey, Chug. I know, that's a good bear. Alright. I just need a ride. Alright. Somebody was fighting. Whoa, watch yourself, my friend. Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's got the right idea. It's running off. Why does the cat do that? What cat? The visuals are good, aren't they, Joker? Hey, Wenja. Oh, look at that timber wolf. Are they docile? Oh! Quick! There you go, another scarp ring. I didn't really want to kill them, I just wanted to scare them off, you know? A pack of Jaffa cakes, eh? Not bad. Not bad. Deserves a reward. You deserve another box of Jaffa cakes for eating a box of Jaffa cakes. Yes, Marwan, you're sleepy. Good. Well, the body should be sleepy. It's when you're not sleepy you should be worried. It's when you're up for 2 or 3 days and you don't feel sleepy. That's when you should be worried. Holy smokes! Yeah, you can eat him. I don't mind. Does that taste nice? Yeah, you rip him apart. That's what they get for messing with Takara. What in the Lord's name? This whole forest is going on fire. The only thing it doesn't do in the game is rain. Back off. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll summon Simba. Simba! Where's Simba? Hey! There you go. Oh, it's a pleasure. It's been such a look at them blue eyes. Look at those eyes. Yeah, good night, Kaden. Yes, good night. So dangerous around these parts. Whoa, where are they coming from? Whoa! Oh! It's okay, guys. You can chill. Oh, the tribe's coming in. Nice. I'm truly tired. Nice, good. Nothing wrong with that. Ghost will be streaming while you guys go to sleep. It's all good. I'll be getting off soon anyway. Got work tomorrow, you know. Got the weekend off though, and then I think I am in Monday, but then I'm off Tuesday, right? And then I'm in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off for a week. It's just everywhere. It's just a hell zone. It doesn't matter where we go. It's just absolute like death everywhere. Simba, this way, do not cross these mammoths. There's a baby one there, maybe they might let us pass. Let's run for it. That lion's really loving the fire. Whoa, is that a sling? That's right. Just looks like a hell zone, doesn't it? It's like a paradise. It's a paradise hell zone. That's what it is. It's an absolute danger. It is. To believe that I used to play this without any crosshairs. But we turned off aim assist, which is good because aim assist is just... There'd be no point playing it if you've got aim assist on. Gotta turn all that stuff on. What the flaming it was that? Did we skin it? Just hear people screaming. That's all we can hear. Just people screaming, people shouting, people fighting. Oh, that water's nice. Oh, look at that water. That's real far out water. That's pretty good water. Why have they never done water like that again? Why didn't they put water like that in like the later Assassin's Creeds? Like, that's really nice river water. It's drinkable. It looks drinkable. It looks like we could just get a cup right now and just fill it up with that water and drink it. Let's see. I believe all the wild, like, bizarre cats, if I remember rightly, I'm sure it's like round about here. So where are we now? Where? Oh, let's track where we are. Let's see, right, we're there. So I know that it's pretty wild over here. Like, this is all red. I think this is owned by this bear. Don't know what this is. Hey, Rose. Hey, just stopping by. I hope you're having a good stream. I am. Been busy, working and exhausted. Going to sleep soon. Take care. Yeah, Rose, no problem. You get some nice, well-deserved shut-eye. And you chillax. And I mean, even I'm really tired as well, Rose. I'm streaming because I promised I'd do it. But I am feeling the the burn, as they say. But I'll get through it, as we always do. But yeah. Good night, Rose. I don't know where to go. What's this? Unknown location. Let's go there. Anything that's unknown is... and it's in the direction that we're going. So... that makes it okay. Alright, let's chill. Was that a bonfire we own? Oh, it is. Certainly is a bonfire we own. Oh, it's all the way up there, look. It's 570 odd feet up from ground level. Like, what in the Lord's name could that be? No wonder I've not gone there. I probably couldn't be bothered climbing up there. Oh! Boom! Look at that! That was the first 2 swipes and you're gone. Wow. How to tame predators? Well, that saber tooth was not tamed. Oh, we got knocked out and taken back home. Back to camp. For some R&R. R&R. Have a look here then. Alright, let's keep mooching. Hey, Charlie. People have gone to bed. Hey, Marwan. I thought you went to bed, Marwan. I thought you were sleepy. But yeah, most people went to bed, Charlie. They're all tired. Only ghosts can stay up. Looks like I've got a lot of iron in my blood. That was a wicked jump. Oh, well, look at that, Marwan. Charlie's saying hello. Not very sweet. Oh, look at that, Charlie. Marwan's saying hello back. Isn't that even sweeter? Where are these noises coming from? Where's all this just snarling and just death and fighting? It's just rife everywhere. There's no peace. Unless we go back to camp. You know, the big camp. Alright, let's keep chilling. How's your day been though, Charlie? Jeez, hear them sounds. It's just, it's frightening what our species went through. Do you smell anything? With that lion nose and lion ears? It does sense something. Do you sense it? Yeah, he definitely senses it. It's going dark. We don't even have to cook it. We can just eat it. Hey Simba, what do you do? Oh, I just missed it. Wow. Oh yeah. Did it freeze? Okay, let's have a look here. Let's that'll scare him off for good. Alright Simba, we better go. I think we've I think we caused enough damage. Let's go. I'm sure it will go out. I'm sure it won't spread. Yeah, PCs. A lot of those quiet, Simba, quiet. Quiet. It's alright, Marwan, you just relax there. It's all good. Is that a rhinoceros? They messed with the wrong beast. Good night, Marwan. Thank you very much for joining, Marwan. I know it's late. Let's distract these lot. Alright. There we go. No animals were harmed, and hopefully they weren't harmed, and we can get across. Ah, it's not night time for very long, is it? Take care, everyone. I wish you all good luck and good night. Goodbye, but you have a lovely night, Marwan. You're always welcome on the channel. My eyes are sticking together as well. I do prefer the longbow. Oh, jeez. I'm looking forward to that week off. I'm so looking forward to a break. Is that what I think it is? We should be able to cling on to that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I think we gotta go around here. No wonder I haven't gone up here. There we go. Oh, but yeah, I'm pretty tired myself actually, Charlie. I think that's the Isilla. It sounds like Isilla. Yeah. I'll have my arrows back, thank you. Oh, we've recruited someone. We've got nearly 200 villagers. Isn't that lovely?
Balbar, have to.
See, we can slightly understand them what they say. You know, it's like they created this language themselves, you know, like the company. They had creative writers who created their own language. It was supposed to be a really big deal, this game. But until people found out that the map was a complete carbon copy of the previous game, people just cheesed off. Like, literally, it's the same map as the previous game. It's the exact same map. It's just prehistoric. And Ubisoft, they confirmed that Far Cry 3 and Far Cry Primal have no relation whatsoever. And they were like, well, why did you do the same map? Is it based in, like, the Far Cry realm, like, before? They're like, no. I'm like, well, why did you use the same map then? Just, like, just for budget reasons, like. And then all of a sudden, people were just like, nah, it's alright. Which is a shame, really. But I loved it. I loved it. I have no idea where I'm going. No idea where this land will take us. I just feel better with a spear. Did you hear hear that, Simmer? What in the Lord's name? Yeah. Ooh, I love Ghost Recon Wildlands. Ooh, I'd love to play that again. I had that on Xbox. I'm actually an officer in the group. Like, I'm not a soldier or a captain. I'm an officer. So, like, we had this massive crew where you did, like, those daily... You had, like, those daily unlockables. Like, kill 10 troops. Like, 10 Unidad troops from, like, 400 meters. Or something with a sniper rifle in, like, one hit. So, like, to take them down, like... and we had, like, this massive crew, Charlotte. There must have been about... Well, it was massive to me. It was about 15 to 20 people. And, like, people were, like, wanting to be with me and... Who was the other guy? I think his name was Owl something. And it was... he was the captain. And he made me an officer. And we had, like... I think you can have... Is it 4 people? Is it 4 people that can join you? So it's like 5 in total, maybe? It's like 4 or 5 people you can have. Or that could be the division. I don't know, but I remember it's like 4, maybe 5. And people were like always wanting to play with us. In our group, like, people always saying, like, as soon as someone goes, like, I'm next in, like, the queuing system. And what a game. I had some fun on that. I used to chill. I used to, like, walk through the forests and everything, but there's no animals in it, Charlotte. There's no animals. There's no like there's goats and stuff and cows in farms, but there's no wild animals. There's no monkeys in the trees. There's no nothing. It's like you hear them, but you don't see them, Charlotte. You hear them, but you don't see them. I'm going to get a snack, actually, before we continue our small, short adventure. I don't know, I just thought Red Dead Redemption would have been too much every night. Oh, well, let's get this chocolate bar anyway. Shit. Oh, that job's proper tiring, Charlie, that I'm doing at the minute. I don't want to do it anymore, man. I don't want to do it anymore, man. Whoa, shit. Whoa, I wasn't used to the growls. it's just too much, man. Oh man, but getting home this evening, my goodness, Charlie. All the trains were cancelled. It was late-ish. It was quite cold. The train didn't show up. I had to get the bus. That was late. Luckily, the bus driver bombed it home. Like, boom! He was like fast, that bus driver. He went wild. So thankfully, I got home earlier than normal, of how long it normally takes. And then when I got into my town, I had to then make it from the town centre back home. So I had to get another bus, which was more money to get home. And it was just like, oh, I'd already paid for that train ticket that morning as well, Shirley. I'd already bought it that morning, you know? And I was just like, and then I got home, and then I thought, yeah, I'll do Assassin's Creed stream. And then that game crashed twice. Absolute nightmare tonight. I can honestly say that I'm going to return that disc tomorrow with absolute passion. Like, you sold me a dodgy disc. You know? Assassin's Creed Unity. I was doing a stream. Everyone was there. There's about 7 or 8 of us. Charlie, we're all ready for it. This is before you joined. You had about 7 or 8 people on the stream watching Assassin's Creed. Everyone was getting into it. It was a proper nice, like... It was the best part of Unity. It's the best part. It's like the introduction. Like, it was so good. And then it crashed. People were upset. And then when I started this stream, only about 4 of them came back, which was Caden, Marwan, I think a couple of others, and then yourself. But we had quite a few people watching before, and because of this game, if that was still working now, we'd probably have about 12 people watching us. But hey, you win some, you lose some, eh, Charlie? It's the way it is. It's nothing I can do about it. It's a broken disc. Why an English shop is selling an American disc is beyond me. But yeah, we had a few people watching, Charlie. We did. But we will get it back. I get very peckish now on an evening. Very peckish. Ah. Taking out 2 of our people. But yeah, absolute shame about the previous stream. But like I said, you win some, you lose some. I'll get another disc. I'll buy another version. I'll buy it brand new. I'm not getting a pre-owned game anymore for streaming. I'm gonna buy them brand new. There's just no way I'm gonna pay minute money for game discs that are corrupt and crashed and they're not tested. No, the staff don't test them, do they? They just put them on the shelf. Is what it is.
Uhara.
Nice, they ran off, they scarpered. They scarpered. Wow. I don't know, the hit detection and the hit boxes, it's just all bizarre. Oh, I think it's because I'm tired actually, and it took me a while to get home and... Hey Lucas, guess what I'm playing? No idea, Lucas. What are you playing? DayZ? Is that what you're playing? Oh yeah, what's the update like? Look how smooth that water is. PS4 Pro really does a nice job. What do you get difference? I think the graphics are just the graphics, you know, I don't think they'll ever get better. I think they'll always be what they are. Oh, that's Takar. Oh yeah, good. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm really glad you do. You're a small part of my fan base that likes that game. No, my viewer base, I should say. Viewer base. They don't normally... Let's just say that they're more into more grounded open world games rather than exploration space universe games like Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky and the such. But I'm glad that you're playing it. You do know, like, when that first come out, you You do remember the controversy, don't you, Lucas? When No Man's Sky first came out. You do realise the madness that came out with that game. Skin the wolf. I love space games. Ooh, that looks like a timber wolf. They're quite rare timber wolves. Let's have a look. A rare striped wolf. Nice. What's this? A jaguar. Let's call in the jaguar. Let's call it in. Oh my lord, look at you. Well, look at you. You look like a leopard. Is a leopard a jaguar? Is it just like called a leopard because it like... I would tell you the game I've been playing, but it's too much adult. Well, we're all adults here. What are you playing on? What game is it you're playing on, Shirley? Let me know what the game is. What is it? Is it a mahjong game or something from Japan? What, strip poker or something? What you playing, man? Share it with the community. What game are you playing? I'm playing Far Cry Primal. This is very adult. There's a lot of intimacy in this game. I've just not come across it yet because I'm in the jungle. I'm in the swamp jungle with loads of people fighting and killing each other. But I would really appreciate to know what game you're playing. High on Life? Not heard of that one. I'm gonna call in my I'm gonna call in the White Wolf Sansa. Hey Sansa. Oh, it's been a while, look at that. I don't know what high on life is. What's the principle of that, Charlie? What's the baseline principle? Is it detective game? Is it a... Ow! Toshi. What's a shooter? You feel better? Are you having a wee? I don't blame you. Oh, it's my camp. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's nice. I used to love this game. I used to be like addicted to this game many years ago. Like, you come across skirmishes and wars in the forest and everything, like with other tribes. It's incredible. You can get some real nice encounters on this game. They're just rare. Oh yeah, a lot of gore. Yeah, Mortal Kombat started that, you know, Charlie. Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat was the first game ever to have gore in it. Fatalities, they were called. They were called fatalities, and you could you used to come up with a message. You say, "Finish him," or "Finish her," or "Finish it." You know, when it was like a being of some kind, like smoke isn't a him, smoke is a being, it's a bot, so it's "Finish it." Really good game, especially Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Absolutely phenomenal. One of the best 2D fighting games of all time. That and Street Fighter 2, you know, they're up there. But yeah, Mortal Kombat was the first one to do blood properly, to do it well, to do it where it works, where it became a controversy. Like, politicians actually created issues about that game and Grand Theft Auto. Do you remember that? Good. You know, you've had the Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Kano, Sonya, Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, and they all imitated actors. You know, like Johnny Cage was supposed to be like a Frank Dukes, like a Van Damme from Bloodsport. You know, Sonya is based off Red Sonya. You know, like a Soviet. Sonya's supposed to be like a Soviet. And then like Kano is Ukrainian, I believe. That's why Kano and Sonya were enemies in the game. That's why the boss was Sonya when you were Kano, and Kano when you were Sonya. That's what the chemistry between them two was. And Liu Kang was supposed to be Bruce Lee. And you had Raiden, of all characters, which was like a dude who wore a hat. He had like the power of electricity. He's like Thor basically in Japanese mythology. He's like a Thor. He's a god basically. He's a god. You can't be killed. He's like a god who's fighting against mortals, but he downgrades his power to test his abilities. So he's like a Japanese deity, and then I think I'm missing a character maybe. You know, I do know that Sub-Zero and Scorpion are the yin and yang. You know, of everything. And Scorpion had like a shuriken that had a rope attached to it, and he had the famous quote, "Get over here." You know, and it was so difficult to get someone tied up in one of those. Like, you had to get someone when they just landed on the floor with a jump, and you had to time that swing just right to grapple them. And once Scorpion got you with that grapple hook, you were snookered. But good times. And then the blood just got worse in number 2. It just the blood it just became like they introduced this character called Kano. No, not Kano. Kung Lao. His name was Kung Lao. He's like a cowboy. He's an evil cowboy. Who basically his hat has a razor around it. So his hat is razor sharpened at the edges, and he'd use that as a frisbee and he'd throw it, and the person who'd do that was Oddjob from James Bond. He used to throw his hat like a boomerang, and that had a metal rim. So Kano used to, like, his fatality, he had the hardest fatality to do, Kung Lao. It was like, I think you had to do like, you had to press down, up, right? But you couldn't jump. And up was jump. You had to slightly tap up, right? So you like down, up. And then it was something like X square, right? But it all had to be done within a time frame. And he basically cut the person in half. Sliced them right down the middle. And they peeled. They literally, each character would just go, peel like that off and just slap on the ground, and their guts would be piling out. And I couldn't believe it. Like, it was just pouring out, and I'd never seen that. I mean, I went from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 to Mortal Kombat. You know, within like, because the Mega Drive, the 16-bit systems, like within a year, from 1991 to, and then when 93, 94 came out, the PlayStation arrived. And it was like having an arcade machine in your home, really. The PlayStation was the first console to be an arcade machine that was in your home. So you could play games that were on the arcade at home. That was the purpose of it. That's why you got games like Ridge Racer, Mortal Kombat, all the arcade games, Time Crisis. That you know, all these famous, amazing arcade games were ported onto PlayStation, and somewhere in between, they created all these other franchises. You know, like Tenchu and Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid. You know, all these franchises then all came to the PlayStation with a new depth of roleplay and action. It was more action, action cinema games they were called with Metal Gear. A lot of intros and talking. Like, gaming used to be a lot simpler before it became what it was. You know, you just basically had your platformers, your shooters, scrolling shooters, vertical shooters. So some shooters were from left to right. Some shooters on your TV screen were from down to up. They went up the screen. You know, so you had two versions of shooters. You had action games, platform games, sport, puzzle. That was it. You didn't really have anything else. And then when Resident Evil came out, it was called survival horror. Capcom created a new genre, survival horror. And from there it just went crazy. Like all these different genres started coming out with like Tomb Raider. Well, you had races as well, you know, like Wipeout and Ridge Racer. Gran Turismo was a popular game back on the PlayStation. You know, and Tekken and Tekken 2. Battle Arena Toshinden was a very unusual game. Me and my friend would play that for hours, Battle Arena Toshinden. You had what other games with like Siphon Filter? The point and click adventure games, Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Knights of the Round Table. You also had that, which was like Lancelot and Guinevere, but they were dragons instead of people, like cartoon. So really, like, I've got Discworld, you know. I've actually got Discworld. I think I've got the second one, Discworld 2. I've got. And that's a point and click adventure game. It's worth a few, like a bit of money. It's worth a bit of money. Streets of Rage 3. Got Streets of Rage 3 as well. It's worth a lot of money, Streets of Rage. I've got Super Turrican for the NES. That's worth about £130. Doesn't matter what condition it's in. People will pay good money for that, as long as it's not ripped. But I've got the booklet. You know, I've got the manual. Got the cartridge in mint condition in the box. And you know what? Like, it's actually not that good, but it's a very rare game, Super Turrican. And I've got Super Turrican there in the box. I'm looking at it right now. And you know what? I paid £5 for that at like some kind of like second-hand shop, like years ago. It must have been like in the 90s, late 90s. I seen it. Maybe early 2000s. I said, how much for that? He said, £5. Worth an absolute fortune now, those NES games. You won't get much from, like, not many people have got much money to buy them. Most of the collectors have bought what they wanted. But you never know. I know a lot of people sell that stuff on Facebook. A lot of people do that. But I'm happy with my game collection. I've got a few games that are worth something. And you know what as well? I've actually got a couple of Mega Drive games that I didn't think were worth anything that are actually worth something. Like, I think it's called Shadow Dancer. Right, it's based off, is it the Shinobi games? I don't know what they call it now, the modern games. It's called something. But it used to be based on the Shinobi games, and it's called Shadow Dancer, and I think it was Sega's attempt of spinning off the Shinobi in another direction, and I've got the box for it, and the manual, and you know what, for the cartridge alone, it's £45. And I was like, hang on, if the cartridge is £45, how much is it with the box and the manual? It's like 130 quid. You know, on a good day, I'll probably get about 80 for it if I'm lucky. But it's worth 130. So all these games I've got here that I didn't think were worth anything are actually worth something now. I've actually got the PlayStation Classic Mini. That little emulator console they released about 4 or 5 years ago. And no one wanted it. No one bought it. They all got recalled. No one hardly bought it. But the thing is, because everyone never bought it, and they all got recalled, they're now rare. PlayStation Classic Mini, like. I've actually got a SNES Mini and a NES Mini as well, all in the like sealed up. I never opened them. Might do like a 2-minute video one day, like showing off that little stuff, like. No, just showing it there in a little 2-minute video of me stuff, like just little bits of it. That'd be nice. But everyone's seen that these days, you know, everyone's seen all those games. Hey Charlie. You have a very old ping pong machine from 1981. Nice. Yeah, ping pong. I think Magnavox created the first pong machine. My dad had a pong machine. My dad and my uncle, like his brother, used to play in it way back in the 80s. I remember him playing in like little bright lights on the screen there. I couldn't believe it. Like they were having a really good time as well playing that. Like, they were having the time of their lives, just like the way we would if we were playing Red Dead Redemption 2 or something. But my dad did get me into computer games though. But I've got loads of little trinkets there from over the years. I've actually got some Sega Saturn games as well, you know, like I've got Sonic Jam. I've got Doom. I've got Alien Trilogy for the Saturn. I think I've got a Street Fighter game as well. I think I have. I think Panzer Dragoon is quite popular for the Saturn. A lot of people... I mean, I wasn't keen on it. I remember my friend had that years ago. I wasn't keen on it then, but that's supposed to be worth a fortune. And I've got the GameCube as well, which apparently is very well loved. The GameCube is probably one of the most loved because it was so different from any other console. The discs were like mini discs and stuff, and I've got the Game Boy player that screws onto the bottom of it, and you need the disc to play it. Oh god, it's like Game Boy player there on the GameCube. Unbelievable. I've got the Zelda collection, which, you know, it's got the very original Zelda from the NES, the second one, Link, and it's got Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on it. I've got the what else have I got for GameCube? Baton Kathos, which was like a Final Fantasy game, but it used cards, playing cards instead of magic. It was bizarre. I saw it on in the shop, me on the back of the box. It looked really nice, but when I was playing it, I just wasn't into card games. at the time. I just thought I'll just play that in real life. I don't see the point on a computer game at the time. But the GameCube was very popular. And the Dreamcast. No, I've got a Dreamcast as well. That was the first online machine I ever had. Very first online gaming machine I ever had. And it was no, there was no headsets back then. You could buy one though. There was a Dreamcast headset. There was no jack plug like you've got now, or USB back then. You had to have a Dreamcast connected headset, which was like £50. And I couldn't afford like £50 back then for a headset. And you had to buy the updates for the online service in a shop. So you didn't get updates coming through your dial-up. You had to go into the game shop and say, what's the latest Dream Arena version for Dreamcast, please? And they say, oh, it's version 2.3. And I'd say, can I purchase that, please? It'd be like, it'd only be cheap, it'd only be about £3. And you'd have to buy the actual update disc that came in the shop, take it home and update your online service by putting the disc in. And it used to update all your apps, your calendar and your online gaming. Pretty sweet actually. Funny that you had to buy updates in a shop. Where now you just like get them coming through, where back then you had to physically buy them as a disc. I remember my friend on PC was always doing it. Always doing it, buying new discs for new updates. And Dream Arena was very good actually. It used to take about 10 minutes actually. And I was online for about 10 hours one day and it cost 3p. 3p it cost. To go online all day. 3p a day. So that was like about 50p a month. You could go online. But yeah, good times though with online gaming back then. But I think I'll call the stream there actually, because I don't want to leave it too late. Tonight it's late, so. I feel drunk. That's how tired I am, I feel drunk. Oh man, but yeah. No, I gotta go get some sleep. But thanks for staying though, Charlotte. It is very kind of you. Mondays, Tuesdays, through the week has always been quiet spells, but it's because I just needed that Assassin's Creed to work. I'll have to get a replacement disc. I'm gonna buy it online. I'm gonna end the stream, and I'll go on eBay and buy a proper version of Unity. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple of PlayStation 4 games for the stream for the week. So stick to me Red Dead Redemptions on the weekend and stuff. But I do appreciate anyone who's watching. Very much so. And my subscriber count has increased. Let's have a look. It says... yeah, 384. So when I started streaming we had 270. It's got over 100 subscribers in about 3 months, so hopefully we can get more. can't believe that game crashed. Gutted. Have you noticed that, like, whenever you clicking through your menus on YouTube, they're always trying to throw that free trial of a month at you, like that YouTube Premium. It's always popping up. Subscribe to YouTube Premium for 1 month free. You know, and then about another 3 videos later, you click on a video, subscribe to YouTube Premium. It's like, wow, they really want to sell that. I mean, you'd think that they'd want adverts. I suppose it's easy just the people paying for it. I mean, eventually, if everyone gets YouTube Premium, then there won't be any adverts. Like, everyone will just be paying a premium for no reason. No, because eventually, like, they'll just get enough money where, or enough custom where they'll just get everyone as a premium customer. You know, and then no one will be a normal customer or a viewer. You know, so like, it wouldn't surprise me if adverts in the next 5 years, guys, will be like you won't be able to skip them, and they'll be like 5 minutes long. You know, I think when I was doing I was watching Twitch a lot. It was this gamer who was on Twitch. He was quite popular. He played like Resident Evil games, and I was into me Resident Evil at the time. And literally, this stream, when the adverts came on, they were on for like 10 minutes. They were on for like 10 minutes, and you know what? Like the streamer actually said, "Did you enjoy the advert?" And everyone was like, "Yeah, it was brilliant. It was great. It was like fantastic." Like, and I was like, "What's the big deal here about watching this advert?" And it's like, well, apparently, if you watch the advert, they get money. Like the streamers, like if you watch their adverts and it goes back that like 100% of your viewership watch the advert or something, like they got commission on I don't know, but it was just like I had to sit there and watch an advert for 10 minutes, and there was no way out of it. Like, you had to watch this advert for nearly 10 minutes, and I was just like, wow. And it'll be like that, like, used to be like that years ago on TV. Like Granada and ITN, Channel 4, like, adverts were going on for like 5-6 minutes. Used to have like at least 8 to 9 adverts in a break. And sometimes used to really like take the Michael with those advert breaks. They used to do, like, if something was on for an hour, you normally got like 2 breaks. Right, you got like 2 breaks in it. You got like one that was like 20 minutes in, and you got another break like 20 minutes before the end, and the advert's like 5 minutes long. But then eventually it starts coming like 4 breaks in an hour show. Every 15 minutes you got adverts coming up for like 5-6 minutes, and it just meant that these producers could make shows that are only like 35 minutes long, that are stretched over an hour slot with all the adverts, you see. And it got like that for a while, and I bet some people were making mega money back then doing that. Mega money, you know. Where now it's all in the streaming stations. You know, back then you had no choice but to watch adverts. We had no choice. Even in the USA, Europe, everywhere. The only station that didn't broadcast any adverts was the BBC. So if ever the BBC ever did a show, there was never any breaks. The only time they ever did any breaks in between shows was either a news bulletin or explaining about what show was on next. You know, what the next dramas were or anything. So I think it's all changing. And I hope there's no adverts on my streams. No doubt that there is. You know, no doubt that there is. I hope there isn't. Not unless I'm told to. But I do hope there's no adverts on mine. But yes. Anyway, after me waffling on there about adverts and YouTube and I suppose I just want to know if I have any adverts on mine. There definitely would be. But I'm going to do another stream tomorrow if I can. I'm going to try. When I'm on late shifts, me, Charlie, I can rarely do streams. I try, I really do. But I don't think I can. Not until I get this break anyway. But I'm going to call it a night though. I'm going to get some well-deserved sleep. And then I can, hopefully my train isn't cancelled tomorrow. And I can get home early and get a stream on by about 9:30 at night. But I'm on earlies next week, so I'll be doing nice early streams about 7:30, which is better. And then I'll be off for a week. And then I can catch up with my viewers, do some nice streams. Nice long day streams. Just sitting down, chilling, eating snacks, playing games, having fun for a week. But yes, thank you for looking after the channel, Charlie, if you're watching. If not, I will catch you later. And take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. God bless.